Let's bring in now the Palestinian ambassador to the UK, Hussam Zomlitz. Very good afternoon to you, Mr. Zomlitz. Thank you for joining us on Sky News. Your reaction to this announcement from the Prime Minister today?
We welcome this historic decision by the Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer, to recognize formally the state of Palestine. This is long overdue, and we say historic because it's not just about Palestine. Palestine existed before the Balfour Declaration, and Palestine exists today. This is also about the British people and the British colonial legacy. This is the beginning of correcting a historic injustice that has been committed against the Palestinian people. This is taking responsibility and commitment to go in a different direction than the last 108 years of agony, of Nakba, of catastrophe, of dispossession, occupation, colonization, and besiegement, and now genocide. So therefore, this is an important moment upon which we will build. This is not a destination. Recognition is not a final destination. Far from it. Well, it's the beginning. It's the beginning.
Yeah, I was going to say, Mr. Ambassador, it can't be a destination, can it, given the fact that we don't quite know what the borders of any Israeli state would be, who might run it. I mean, there are a lot. We're not any really further or any closer, are we, really, in practical terms, to a Palestinian state than we were yesterday?
Why do we always muddy the water when it comes to issues of Palestine? And why do we always make Israel the exception to every rule? Borders are very well defined by international consensus.
I'm merely suggesting, in practical terms, am I wrong on this? We're not any closer to an actual Palestinian state.
We should be, once we actually first support the Palestinian struggle, 100 years, a century struggle towards that. And once we actually apply international law equally and contracting parties of the global system, including the UK, that holds a permanent seat in the Security Council with its historic and moral responsibility, can use its full leverage. That includes full arms embargo, that includes accountability against war criminals, and that certainly includes the issue of sanctioning the entire ecosystem of the occupation and the illegal colonial settlements. There is a lot to be done. There is a lot to build on this moment, but this is a moment to be remembered as a step in the very right direction, a step towards ending genocide in Gaza, a step towards ending the ethnic cleansing in the West Bank, a step towards peace and stability. Today, we move ahead with our historic relationship between Britain and Palestine, in my opinion, in a much better direction than 100 years of denial, of denying our existence, of denying our right to self-determination. Today, we begin the real work.
Okay, Mr. Ambassador, what would you say, though, to the opposition in this country, to the Israeli government and others that have made it clear that they feel that this it merely plays into the hands of Hamas, a proscribed organisation in this country, an organisation that welcomed the initial announcement by the UK?
I tell them they're wrong to follow the cue of Benjamin Netanyahu and the Israeli government. They are dead wrong on repeating and parroting these lines. Netanyahu is public about his absolute decision to prevent, by all means, including genocide, campaign of erasure, to prevent the establishment of a state of Palestine. He says it every day. So listen to him. Don't take your cue from Netanyahu. The recognition has nothing to do with Hamas. We should have been recognized long ago. The question why the UK has not recognized all this long a people's natural, inalienable right to self-determination, to exist in our homeland. That's the question. So this is really propaganda. This is racist.
Is that right then also for the Palestinian people to support an organisation like Hamas that wants to see the destruction of Israel? If that's what a Palestinian state means, does that mean that they have got the right to be governed by people like Hamas?
Darren, don't repeat these lines, please, that Netanyahu keeps saying.
I'm posing a question.
Hamas is not the Palestinian people. You know that very well, and the world knows that very well. The state of Palestine is absolutely committed, committed to international legality, to a democratic process, to protecting our people. Our vision is very well known. Our commitments is very well known. This is a step in the direction of actually making that state a reality on the ground. So let work begin today. So we end the occupation and the colonization and this supremacy that, you know what, everything is about our behavior. I mean, this isn't about our behavior. This is about our existence, Darren. And our existence must be preserved because our people have refused to be erased. Our people have refused to be killed in silence, and your people, the British people, have stood with us, stood on the right side of history. And that's why today we witness this moment.
Okay.
It's because of the British people, the British Parliament, because of your trade unions, because of your civil society. The few voices who repeat Netanyahu's lines should think and think again.
Okay. Mr. Ambassador, Mr. Zomlot, thank you very much indeed for joining us here on Sky News this afternoon. Thank you.